Hello and good morning, Pisces. This is your love reading for the month of February 2019. I'm Sunana and I'm here to do this forecast for February 2019, Pisces, with regards to your love situation and your relationship. Now, I believe I have said this before, but I'm just going to repeat this for the benefit of those who probably have not looked into my other videos. For Pisces, your seventh house of love and romance is not a house of power this year. Please understand that. And it is because this particular house, the seventh house of your love and romance, is basically empty. It will be only short term planets which will move there, and the effects that you will get out of your love relationship will therefore be very short term gains. Okay. So, in my understanding, Pisces, love is not a major focus or priority for you guys this year. But again, it tends to be your status quo. That is what you are going to be like, okay? For people who are married in this time, will stay married. And for singles, you guys will stay single, even though romance will be there for you in the year 2019, but you definitely are not moving forward or not going into that period where you are attempting to bring your love relationship to the point of its culmination into a commitment or a marriage situation, Pisces. That's because again, you seem content with present situation and you feel that you have no need to make any major changes in your love area. Okay? And again, this is happening because you are more interested in yourself this year and in your personal goals. And this again is working against your romance situation for the year 2019. Okay? Your bit of activity that will happen will be in the period of August. Um, yes, from August 22nd to September the 22nd, 23rd, about a month in the fall, which will give you more activity in your love house and in your social house, social period as well. Okay. So, therefore, this is what it is for you guys in the month of February and going forward in the year 2019, where you definitely are not making any move towards your love situation to bring it to a point, as I said, of either culmination or commitment or marriage or engagement kind of a situation. That's because you do not want to do it. It's more focused this year is more focused towards other areas of your life that you're attempting to build while you're not pushing your love away. That's not the right thing to say, but you're not giving it that importance in the year 2019, guys, okay? So that is what the general news for the Pisces are at this point in time. Definitely keep this in mind, okay? And but again, you will get short-term love trends that will come to you, and that is happening again because of Mercury, a very fast moving planet, is in your love house. Okay, and that planet is going to move in and out, which will definitely bring you some amount of love and comfort in that aspect of your life. Okay, but again, this is what the status quo for the Pisces will be in the year 2019 until December the 3rd of this year, after which next year you will definitely find an improvement and a more balanced situation in your love relationship going forward in the year 2020, Pisces. But again, having said that, it's not always that what you want is what your significant other wants at this point in time. And definitely in the month of February, this is what I'm getting to see here with your significant other, Pisces, who is definitely wanting a completion of their love journey at this point. They want liberation. They also want the accumulation of their past event in their love experiences that they had with you. They want to bring about a synthesis, they want to bring about an order and a sense of peace in this relationship at this point in time. In the month of February 2019, calling towards more harmony, calling towards more progress, and calling towards accomplishing their goal in this love situation. They definitely are calling for confidence and lasting happiness with you, Pisces, in their love situation, which can also indicate a change of your plan, a change of travel, a place of travel, even a change in your residence, okay, that you guys can attempt to do, both of you probably, because you all want to bring, or rather this person wants to bring the happiness and the harmony, the progress and the liberation in their love life in the month of in the month of February 2019. And that is a major arcana for the significant other that this person is holding at this point in time in the month of February. I wouldn't say that this person is going to be pushing you towards that, but definitely it is their energy. And this energy can definitely be very powerful because of the impact it has over the significant other's life in the month of February 2019. And at the same time, that person, your significant other, is also wanting to clear themselves out of any kind of mental conflict that is persisting in your love life in the month of February 2019, that basically had created an error of judgment in their love relationship. It had also created loss. It had also created, I would say, distraction, disorder, and even had brought some amount of confusion between the two of you in your love area at this point in time. Okay, but this is, again, this is what this person is getting rid of. And because that person, the significant other, is definitely heading towards a better energy for themselves. Okay, they definitely want to bring in all prosperity to this relationship. They are not going to hold back their own self fulfillment just because of other situations in your love life, Pisces, at this point in time. Okay, so this is definitely their ambition, it is their goal, it is their want, it is their desire, it is what they want in this particular love situation in the month of February 2019. And it is all happening because of this particular reason that I'm just going to tell you. It is because of the higher self that is not working in the right manner between you and your current love or your romantic partner. Because again, having said what their energy is for the significant other, Pisces, your energy in the higher self is that you're enjoying the benefit of this love. Okay, you are definitely enjoying the benefit of this romance, the prosperity, the kind of home and family situation you're getting out of this love zone. Okay, it's basically you are kind of rewarding yourself for for completing a mission in your love life. That's what you are doing in your higher self. At the same time, you're also maintaining a good family tradition, and you're sharing each other's good fortune as well between the two of you. Okay, you are gathering people under your wings. You know, your social gatherings are good. You're bringing in harmony from that area of your life, which is definitely what you're inheriting at this point in time, is your goodwill, good fortune. You know, you're attracting the love, you're attracting the potential of a good romance in your life. So you are definitely enjoying that in your higher self in the month of February 2019. But at the same time, what you guys are doing, as I had told you, is you guys are definitely not moving forward towards any commitment or towards an engagement or even a marriage situation with your love partner. And again, you're averting that possibility. It's because you are fearing a disaster that could happen if you progress now in your love zone. Okay, so you're not paying attention to the want, to the demand of your better half in this period in time in your higher self, Pisces. You know, you're holding on to your strength, but at the same time you are refusing to move forward in this love relationship. And that, as I said, it's a reminder. It's because you guys are definitely more focused upon your personal goals and personal desires and ambition, and love at this point in time in 2019, Pisces, is definitely not your priority. Okay, and that is also the reason that you are averting or delaying the process of moving forward with your better half in the month of February 2019, guys. So the two energies at this point in time is definitely quite contradictory from one another. Okay, where one person is calling out for the completion, for the peace, the harmony, the love, the romance, the total fulfillment, and the other person is definitely not moving forward in their higher self. Again, delaying the process, averting a disaster, not giving priority to the demand and the want of their significant half. The crossing energy, therefore, it is definitely calling for a traumatic change. This needs to change, Pisces. Okay, this kind of a very different kind of an approach to your love situation in the month of February 2019 is definitely calling for a change. And this change is kind of destruction of the old ways to begin the new way in your life, in your love life. Okay, and that, if it happens, guys, it's definitely going to create a loss of stability within your relationship. It could also bring about a financial loss in your situation, that you guys are sharing each other's good fortunes. That will probably stop, okay? But basically, this is kind of a destruction of the old way for your crossing energy, because at this point in time, both of you guys are holding on to your own inner desires or inner energies, because both of you are not being able to act out in the right way. Okay, where one wants everything, the other person is definitely not taking any effort to move forward. A completely contradictory energy at this point in the higher self, which the universe is calling for the traumatic change to happen, okay, in your love area, Pisces. And you know that because this is the crossing energy, and both of you guys know that something major has to be changed in order to progress forward in your love area, because this kind of a very contradictory energy cannot go on and on forever. It's not possible. Okay, and therefore you definitely have to set yourself free from every possibility of obstruction that is coming in your love area. There is a big time a difficulty that both of you know that you guys will have to cross and make do with the next situation. Okay, you definitely are facing opposition in your love life, which is bringing about treachery also at the point in time. But again, this is also calling out for an unforeseen fatality, that if you do not clear your obstructions at this point in time in your love life, Pisces, it can call for a major destruction, major change, financial losses, everything that you do not definitely want in your love life. Okay, guys? So things have to be set free. Clear your road, clear your options, clear your energy, because it's very important at this point in time that the universe is giving you this card. It's because of a reason. Okay, it's because the universe wants you to take some definite action, Pisces. Please do not sit upon this and meditate, okay? It is good to meditate for quite some time that you probably have done, but I would suggest, if you take my guidance, please work upon this area in your life, because as much as your personal goals and career and things are concerned, as much of importance as they are in your life, this area too is very important, Pisces. Okay, so definitely make it a point. You guys are highly intuitive. Okay, use your intuition in the right way to come to a better judgment of your skills and your desires with your love area in the month of February 2019, guys, because this is again, otherwise, a lot of things will happen and which you will have no control upon in your love situation. And at that point in time, you cannot lament over the fact that things had happened without you knowing or understanding. Nothing happens without you knowing or understanding. And this is not just for Pisces, it's for everybody in this world, okay? Before anything happens, there is always signals, there is always omens, okay, which should warn you of what you need to do and what you don't need to do with the situation. Now, whether you choose to hear it or you don't choose to hear it, it's up to you guys, okay? But definitely, please keep this portion of your love situation in the month of February. It's definitely calling for a change. Work upon it. Take the best initiative actions to kind of deal with the situation that's not allowing you to move forward. Now, it could be a situation, like I said, that's coming because of your own personal reasons, or it could be that you are not wanting to move forward, it's because of circumstantial reasons. So whatever it is, okay, you need to clear that road, guys, Pisces, because very soon, otherwise, the universe will have to step down to clear your road, and you don't want that to happen. Now, in the past energy for the Pisces, you guys were definitely, with regards to your love, you did what you had to do, but it was kind of an unconscious activity. You did not give it a very conscious approach or a thought to your love situations, although you did have strong emotions towards your love and area of romance, okay? But again, love for you guys in the past was more of an illusion rather than a reality, which definitely was a bit of a disorientation factor that had been caused, okay? Now, this card definitely tells me that the powers and wisdom of the subconscious has definitely impacted your waking life, because somewhere, again, as I said, the Pisces are very intuitive people, you know. So somewhere their intuition definitely acted out in the past, where they realized what they had to do and what they haven't, with what they don't need to do with regards to their love situation. And that was a period of your internal introspection that you have done to wake your reality, to wake your real self up, guys, okay? It was also a period in the past where you had emotionally charged dreams, you know, that came through your intuitive self, which created a lot of sensitivity and a heightened imagination of your love area or of your love life in the past, okay? So definitely you guys did work upon this by yourself, and this is your past energy. And at that point in time, you did not think what is right, what is wrong for you, okay? Whether I should go forward with this love situation, whether I should stick on to where I am, whether I'm capable of holding the situation, whether I'm capable of holding this love in my life. You did not think, you know. That's because you wanted to move, and you did move, okay? You definitely moved in your love area in the past to bring it to the point where this person, your significant half, is wanting a completion of this love journey today, okay? So that's because you guys have moved and in the past to bring your love area and romance to a focus where she or he definitely is now taking the initiative to complete this love project with you at this point in time in the month of February 2019. Again, that's because of your past energy, which you definitely had put in motion. You definitely had done what you had to do. You kind of brought about that hope and confidence in your better half to take the next step forward, to take the next leap of faith, you know, which you did. Of course you did. And that is the reason that the past energy is definitely giving me this kind of an action. Now, having said that, your foundation energy, when it comes to your foundation, guys, it's for both of you, okay? So your foundation energy at this point in time with regards to your love area, for both of you guys, definitely you have some kind of self-doubt with regards to your romantic situation. You know that self-doubt is creeping up, that self-doubt is coming up, that self-doubt is kind of bringing forth a lot of questions that you probably have not asked about this area of your love before. And there, that is the reason both of you guys in your foundation, deep inside your soul, you kind of taking one or two steps backward. Okay, you are not moving forward at the same time. You are kind of retreating a little bit behind. Okay, because of the self-doubt, but at the same time you guys are not leaving one another. In fact, I would say that the Pisces again have come to the point where they are kind of worshipping their better half, okay, in their love journey, and is allowing the better half to control their life in the way they want to. So Pisces are getting into that phase where what they definitely do is when they are in love, they allow everything to happen, but they allow it not because they want to allow it, but because somebody else is taking control of that allowance for them. Okay, doing things for them, bringing things forward to them, pampering them, making them feel happy, giving them, sharing their good fortune, whatever is going on between the two of you. That is definitely, you are enjoying that in your higher self. It's because of this reason, because somebody else is kind of taking over every situation in your life to take care of those situations in the way they want to. Okay, and that is again making you lose your faith in your own ability, Pisces. Okay, keep that in mind. Although both of you guys, this is a foundation, it's happening for both. Okay, so definitely couple of things you need to keep in mind, which is again not bringing in enough happiness at this point in your soul. Okay, you definitely, both of you guys, somewhere you all know things are not right at this point in your romance, in your romantic journey. That is creating a sense of unfulfillment, anxiety, stress, bringing about sleepless nights, waking you up in the morning to fathom what you should be doing, to move in the right direction, how you should go from here into the next phase of your journey, and what you should do that will allow you to proceed forward, to go forward, to do things. You're basically longing to bring back every stability in your life, guys. You're longing to do that, but you all don't have the right approach, which is creating a lot of depression internally. Okay, it's definitely calling out for depression in your internal soul, which is blinding both of you to the possibilities that can open up if you can do things in the right direction. But this card is not a very good card to read because of mental anguish, because of the tearful situation, the bad dreams that you're getting. There is a lot of pining in your love life for one another, which is also making you suffer from situation that had stemmed from the past. What if you had not done this? What if you had not done that? What if you had not thought about it? What if you had thought about it? Kind of situations, okay? Which is what is definitely keeping you up in the night, Pisces, and your significant half. But these are all happening right at the bottom of yourself, okay? It's not happening externally, but it is definitely happening internally, which at the same time is creating some kind, you guys are not letting it go. You guys are still working on your love situation. Okay, you definitely are creating a fantasy for this love situation with your highly imaginative power, both of you. Okay, because of the pining, the mental anguish, and everything else, at the same time keeping those things away, you are definitely churning your expectation, okay, which is again bringing in a lot of unrealistic expectations for both of you in your love life. It's bringing in the whimsical desires, to be amused when events turn, what you guys will do when you actually head towards your culmination, how you guys would want to go towards your marriage, towards your engagement, and if that happens, how the world will be shocked and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. It's churning your imaginative power at the same time in the bottom of your heart, in the bottom of your soul for both of you in this period, in the month of February 2019, guys, okay? So, three different energies at the same time are working out for you guys in your foundation, of course. But again, at the end of the day, that is how what human beings are all about, okay? It's just not one energy that we stick to. A lot of things are moving every time, every moment of the day. That is definitely churning our energy, our imaginations, and slowly but surely making progress towards the betterment in any situation, in this case towards your love situation as well, okay? Now, because of that, you guys are definitely attempting, both of you are definitely attempting to use some kind of trickery. Now, the reason I'm saying this situation right here, guys, for the Pisces is calling out for two things here. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. One is that the Pisces, for them, it could be a situation where it's a new love in their life, where they're attempting to leave something old behind, okay, and getting into a new love area. Or it could be that this new love is somebody who has just walked into their life and they are trying to accept everything together, allowing the other person to take control of their situations for the Pisces. Or the third situation could be, like I said, it could be a family situation too, okay, where the Pisces are definitely not in the place where they can move without any kind of hindrance or obstacle towards their love, okay? So that obstacle is either persisting because of their own personal desire or their personal goals, or it could be a situation where they had or where they are having an extramarital affair right now, or it could be a situation where they are not wanting to disturb their family because of this extramarital situation, because they know that if they move forward, they can fall into a deep hole of trouble. Okay, it could be anything. It could be different reasons for different people, but I'm just trying to figure out from all these cards in here, because of the way you have moved in the past, now what your crossing energy is telling me, what your the significant other's higher self is telling me, plus what your foundation cards are telling me, along with this card, which is calling to apply some kind of trickery or a street smart situation to solve this problem, okay, for yourself. That could also call for some duplicity and fraud. Now, anytime this card comes out, guys, in your love reading, it definitely is not telling me that everything is hunky-dory in your love life and that you have met somebody new or somebody old from your past has come back and you both guys can hold each other's hand and move forward. This situation is definitely not that, at least not on my table. Okay, so there is an obstruction, there is an obstacle at this point in time in the month of February 2019, guys, of course, and that is the reason you definitely are not being able to move forward. Now it's getting even more clear as to why you're not being able to move forward, Pisces, because, and you're averting the disaster. You know that if you move forward in this period of time, you will probably end up actually creating a lot more distress in everybody's life, or even in your life, that you don't want to allow, or even that you are scared that if it happens, you don't know how to work on that. Okay, so this entire portion on my table is definitely a card that is calling out for this kind of an energy which is creating that obstacle of you guys, even though your status quo, that is the reason your status quo says in the year 2019 that you would like to remain as you are. You don't want to move because you definitely are caught up in some kind of a very troublesome situation with regards to your love life, Pisces. Okay, and that is what is halting your progress, bringing you forward along with your current love romantic partner to use some kind of tactics to clear the situation. But this tactics is not very simple and honest. It's not the truth, or not the truthful situation that you're trying to deal with. Okay, whenever this card comes in the reverse, it's definitely calling for duplicity. It's calling for some kind of fraud in your love situation that you're attempting to resolve by using this trickery from this card. How you can trick the others, or how you can trick the circumstances to go forward with your love area in the month of February 2019. That's what you guys are working upon at this point in time in this section of your reading. Okay, now moving forward, your present energy in the month of February 2019, Pisces, is definitely good. Okay, you're attempting to bring forward that proposal that deserves consideration. So you are definitely taking your better half's energy in the higher self into consideration, where he or she is demanding for the completion of this love journey. Okay, so you are definitely in your present energy, you are moving towards that proposal that he or she is coming up with for you in the month of February 2019, by taking that proposal into consideration. That's because you as a person, Pisces, you are well mannered and you are very highly, deeply a romantic person at this point in time, with high morals, of course. Okay, and a mind which is very versatile. Okay, you have the capability in the month of February to use your versatility. Okay, to use your imagination, to use your, even if that imaginary power could call for some kind of duplicity and fraud at the same time to clear your situation, or else the universe will have to clear your situation, and that is definitely, you don't want that. Okay, so definitely in the month of February 2019, guys, your romantic proposal or your interlude of this romance could head towards some kind of commitment in your present physical 3D energy. And that's what you're looking at, Pisces. Okay, so you are definitely taking a baby step forward in your physical world. Okay, because you definitely know that sooner or later you will have to move a little bit more than what your status quo talks about in this year 2019. Okay, so now that you are getting those kind of hints or vibrations or vibes from your current love, your partner, your romantic partner, whoever that person is, you are definitely attempting to move forward in this love situation. Okay, that's a good point. In your physical 3D energy, of course, by being the conveyor of good news. Okay, you will definitely bear favorable testimony considering your love or concerning your love. Okay, so therefore you are doing the right thing. You have the good point, because in this, in this card, you are kind of proclaiming, or you're accepting the proclamations of love. Okay, that's because you are faithful again. Okay, you don't know, you have no clue what the future holds for you in this love situation in this point in the month of February. But again, it's like you definitely still want to be the conveyor of good news. You definitely want to bring in that love to the romantic fulfillment, to the marriage situation in the physical world at this point in time in the month of February, by carrying the good news of this romance and love to your better half, guys. Okay, that's what you definitely want to do. and you're making every attempt to see that your status quo, you can change your status quo a little bit here and there, so that you don't have to be stuck in that complete environment of not moving forward, okay? So you are definitely making attempts, and this is a good card to have. You're definitely making attempts in your physical world in the present time, month of February 2019, to move towards the energy of your better half that he or she is expecting out of you, okay? Now, moving forward towards the end of the month, beginning of next month, you guys will dominate some situation in your love life, okay? You will have that instinct of domination. This card is the calling for the awakening of the primordial nature, the animal in kingdom, the animal instinct, where there is a need for you to channel your energy into the liberation mode, okay, to avert any self-destructive behavior, okay? You will be facing controversies, probably going forward about your love situation, but you will be able to dominate that situation in your own way, okay? But again, traditionally, this card can indicate a violence in your love life, promiscuity in your love life, or even any kind of drug abuse, okay, or substance abuse that you are possibly going to engage in going forward in the month of February 2019 to cure your obstacles or obstructions. You're trying to dominate those kind of situations. Okay, we'll go forward to see what the other card is telling me. But again, the next card, because of this kind of an animal lust and an animal instinct that I just told you about, you are doing that because you want back your happiness and love. Okay, you definitely want to bring back the Six of Cups energy in your life, okay, which is calling for the revival of your love life, guys. Okay, so if I were to look into this card here with the two cards sitting next to one another, your sorry, your domination is more towards your fulfillment of happiness here, okay, where you are bringing back your nostalgia, your fond memories of the past. You're reflecting upon your past at the same time, okay? You're bringing back pleasant surprises, okay, to meet the aspects of your past life. You're definitely calling back for the wonderful love situation that was persisting in your love life, at one point in time. So now, if I look into these two cards in here, I will not be able to say anything wrong about the devil card here, okay, just because of the card that is following this card here. Though this devil card definitely has a lot of negative aspect. But again, because of the next card in here, that's full of love and happiness that you are calling for, you are definitely going to dominate your love scene because you definitely want back the fond memories of your love going forward in the month of February 2019, guys, okay? That is the kind of energy that you guys are going to be holding on in the next couple of going forward in the next couple of weeks. That's because, again, as I said, you are not doing that in the way that you think should be done. Rather, you are taking control of the entire situation of your love life, guys, okay? And that is what you guys are wanting to bring back. You all are attempting to bring back in your life because that is what you need. And that is what you feel is the right way that is going to give you that fulfillment, the happiness, the joy, the prosperity of your love situation, okay? And this, again, this is because, guys, you all are also using information, okay? You all are gathering lot. That's what I said in the beginning right here. There is an obstacle here in your love life, okay? And that obstacle, as I explained, could be because of many situations which could be different for different people at this point in time, okay? Because every situation is not the same for for people. They are definitely different for different people, okay? So for you guys, definitely this is the kind of situation that is kind of troubling you, and that is why you are facing this kind of an obstacle, an obstruction in your love area, in your higher self, okay? And again, going forward, you're attempting to bring it back in the way you think right. And then moving forward again, you're trying to control your situation in your love area to bring back every memory of your past, of your goodness, of the happiness, of the prosperity. And how you guys are doing it is through your insight and collecting and receiving first hand knowledge of every consequential matter that involves outside problems rather than your internal problems. Something that you definitely have to know, okay? Because you have that gift for learning the secrets. You are also a vigilant supporters who can learn a lot on behalf of your friends, okay? So you are controlling this area of your life to bring back that love in the right way moving forward in the month of February 2019 through your animal instinct. And I call this an animal instinct is because you're applying not logic or rational to this area. You're applying your force, your violence, your domination to bring back that happiness. And that you are doing again is through your insightful tactics. Okay, you're receiving your first hand knowledge of every consequential matter that you feel can come as an obstruction in your love life to clear that and walk through, okay? That is definitely what you're attempting to do, because at this point in time I don't think you have too many options, guys, to be very honest with you, okay? So the best possible option is what you think is going to work for you, is what you are doing at this point in time. And you're definitely moving towards your love area that you think will bring back every glory in your life at this point in time, you know, by working hard but not really working that hard, okay? There is a kind of pettiness in the work hard situation. There is also a kind of weakness. So again, guys, with all the three cards, you are definitely not putting in the full effort. Again, Pisces, not in your love situation. Though, to be honest with you, you are definitely using your force, your violence, your control, your domination to bring back everything by getting the insight into every matter that is coming as obstruction in your love life, okay? To receive first-hand knowledge and information towards this progress in your love life. But again, you are doing that not completely. There is a weakness, there is a pettiness in that situation. It's kind of a little bit of farce. That's what I would like to say it is. Okay, you're not putting in your full effort because, again, as I said, your seventh house of love is empty, guys. Okay, so therefore, you're trying, but you are not getting all there. Okay, that's what it is happening to you. And that is the reason, guys, in your environment too, you are slipping into a lot of problems at this point in the month of February with regards to your love. You are living under threat, okay? Because you know that if things go out of order, things can really go out of order, guys, okay? So in your environment at the same time, because of those living threats, you are kind of abandoning a path. You're not choosing to walk in that same direction. You're making change of plans. You are taking the initiative to redirect your life once again. But at the same time, you're definitely heeding the warnings. You are learning things, that what things they had seemed right to you before are not there, or are not all there in your environment. Okay, so therefore you are definitely making your motion, you're taking steps to follow the right direction. Okay, by becoming cold and cruel to some situations that is not agreeing with you in your environment, guys. Okay, you definitely are moving forward, but not in the way that one should move forward. You are again having to approach that self inflicted cruelty, that you are going to have, turn your heart cold towards situations that is not agreeing with you in your environment. And that is definitely what you guys are going to be doing in the month of February 2019. Because, again, as I said, people do a lot of things, at different points in their time, because energies are constantly moving. Energies are constantly rotating, going forward, backward, whatever is going on in your area. Okay, but at the same time, you choose to apply that energy that you have to apply at this point, at that point, at whatever point in your time. Okay, so that is your choice, guys. Okay, so whatever is happening is definitely your choice, Pisces, that you are applying, and you feel that is the right energy to apply, and that is what you are doing. Now, your hope and fear is that you definitely do not want to be left out of the happy social occasions or your romance in your life. You want to keep your prosperity and goodwill in your romantic work, okay? You want to preserve the rewards of your hard work, of the trials that you had, to overcome the trials by creating a secure foundation for your future dreams. And that is your hope and fear, that you should be able to do things in the right way to bring back that area of love in your life, guys, Pisces. Okay, you definitely are wanting to enjoy this. You definitely want the foundation of success in your romantic relationship, in your love life. You definitely want to bring back that harmony, the prosperity, the happiness, the abundance. But at the same time, if you have to do that, you have to be true to your love. You cannot hold on to your false love if you have, or to any kind of folly or misunderstanding in your love. You have to be very, very truthful and honest in order for you to proceed forward in the right way towards your romantic venture, guys. Because without the truth and the love in the right way, no romance will be ever successful. Please keep that in mind, okay? So take every precaution to do the right thing in the month of February. That is definitely going to reward you in every situation, not only in romance, in every situation in the right way, provided you can be truthful and honest about that situation, first with yourself, and then with the universe, and then with the people in your life. Okay, that's my advice to you guys. Now, your outcome will be definitely you will be able to use your clever, uncanny perception, Taurus, to bring everything under control, because you're intelligent, you're ambitious, you're versatile. I have said this before. And you often outwit your challenges or adversaries by your own intelligence, okay? So, this will definitely give you every kind of goodness to allow you to overcome any obstacles, to cut through it, to override those obstacles, to move forward in the right way towards your love in the month of February 2019. And that again, by keeping your energy clear, don't be anxious about it. Don't have nightmares about these situations. Don't live under threats, Pisces, okay? With regards to your love situation. Whatever you do, attempt to hear your spiritual insight, because of the owl in this card that is sitting behind the swords. Use your spiritual wisdom to get a clarity of the situation as to what and how things should be done for you in the month of February to give it a very decent kind of an ending moving towards the end of the year 2019. But again, as I said, everything that you guys do should be done in the right way. Please use your intelligence to outwit your adversaries. Do things that is right for you. Don't attempt to be anxious about anything. Don't attempt to do any kind of self-inflicted harm, tears, pain, and stuff like that. That is not going to help you. Okay, do the right thing, guys, for your romantic venture, for your romantic journey, and you will definitely get the fruits of its reward in the going forward month. Okay, with this I end this video, Pisces. Hope to see you guys very soon. Goodbye, Khuda Hafiz, Namaste, and God bless you guys.